the button.
I forgot to put
We're
lipstick.
live. We're live.
Hey, good morning. I'm reaching over looking for lipstick because
Hi, Jade. Who else is here? Was Pearl here earlier, you said? Hey, Pearl. Hi.
Hey, Jade.
How are you? The Porcelain Princess is here.
Ooh. Hey, Scarlett.
Hey, Scarlett. How's it going?
Jade.
How's it going? Heart.
No.
Puppies in house. Dog house. She's sending love to the dog house and emojis, I think.
There you go. Everybody should love the doghouse. Debbie's
Hey.
one. Debbie's here.
Hey. Thank you. I'm taking attendance. Put a one in the chat if you're here.
Oh, my goodness. She knows Suzy's thing.
You don't want to demerit for being late. Demerit.
That's right. You can't be late because Susie's going to get you.
Hi, Aunt.
Oh, I found it.
Hello. Aunt's art came. I'm reading my my alternative.
Hey, Aunt.
Ooh, what happened? No.
Scarlett says she's new.
Jay is here.
Hey.
Hey, G. Jay. Jay's in the house. So Debbie, hi. Hi, Debbie. I still owe Debbie a soap from an auction we did a long time ago, and I gave her a price. Debbie, can I just send you a $2 gift certificate? No,
when you get a minute, Anne needs to be blue.
I looked at Anne, and it said she was blue to me.
She was what?
Okay, she's not. Okay. I went down the thing because I thought she wasn't blue, and I thought it said remove her from being a moderator, which meant she was the moderator. She's making bacon. All right.
Making bacon.
And
make a comment.
No, she's blue. I gave her this. I gave her a wrench.
Oh, okay.
She is French.
I want some blue.
You're eating a flake? What is the flake?
What's a flake? A corn
I know
flake?
flakes are like weird
Frosted
people.
Flake?
A flake. Maybe it's like a croissant for them.
Okay. Huh?
She just,
Anne says, huh?
I don't see the wrench. It's wrenched on.
She's blue. Well, she's blue.
She's wrenched in my phone, but not in my.
Yeah. Well, it says blue.
Envelope over here. I don't. Nothing's blue for me. What's
a chocolate flake, Scarlett?
Let me ask a question. When I was it's going to sound, it's not pretentious. When I was younger, I was in Holland one summer, and they had chocolate flakes, and they used to put butter on bread and sprinkle the flakes on it and make like a fake pastry. It was good. I enjoyed it. Because pretty much all things like chocolate are, I don't like the real waxy cheap chocolate, but like pretty much it's chocolate.
It goes on ice cream too, she said. I just opened my banana. Let's see if
lately I'm avoiding chocolate. Very plain chocolate ice cream I like, and sometimes I prefer like a vanilla with chocolate chips, kind of. Mm-hmm. I kind of like the. Did you ever have Baskin and Robbins vanilla chocolate chip ice cream? It used to have all these like little layers of this like flaky dark chocolate in it, and they would melt in your mouth.
I don't like chocolate chip ice cream.
Well, this Tony says the chips are too big in most ice creams. These were very delicate chips that would just melt on your tongue. So they weren't really chip-like at all. It was just probably like ribbons of slightly harder chocolate. The dog. What do you want to know about the dog? You see my dog? Oh,
he's bugging me. Norton's tail pass by.
Didn't I just let him out? I just let him out. He looked at me like, no, you didn't.
You didn't let me out.
You started talking to me. This dog has been out 3 times already today. Are you hunting rabbits? What are you doing? I know what he likes. He likes when the rabbits run away and they pooped and he eats it. It's like a bonus. He wants me
too, Scarlett.
The cold makes you pee more? How about the sound of like a waterfall? Okay. Can you say I love you? I love you. I love you. Do it. You could say it for the people. I love you. I love you.
Jade said her dog wants to go out again.
I love you. I love you. He was trying. Oh.
He's looking for you.
He's looking for his doggy. Norton. Some dog's looking for you. I love you. Yeah.
Look at Precious got up. You hear Nora? Look at poor Precious. She's so rowdy, y'all.
Precious
She's got
like
an
a
appointment, but
stuffed
we
animal.
can't get her until the 23rd.
Or they had she looked they look like they didn't trim the strings after they
Yeah, they're gonna
like they made
have
like
to,
2 pom-poms.
they gotta I told them clean her up good this time, shave her up.
All right.
So her ears will start sticking out like the Ewok again.
My boss is ordering me to open the doors, but I, for all I know, my other dog's outside because I don't pay attention anymore. We'll see. You want to stay outside?
So how's everybody doing today?
See, I'm gonna let you out if you did.
I know, right? Poor Precious. She looks scraggly. I mean, Marie and I cut her eyes, like the hair around her eyes out. I didn't want to say cut her eyes out. I mean, the hair around her eyes. And that helped a little bit. But yeah, she needs to go bad. They took Bella and then she took my mom's dog and poor Precious got left out.
Is Roxy in the house?
Well, where would she be?
The yard? I don't know. She likes to go behind.
Oh no, Greg.
Then I don't see her. Roxy, are you inside? Come on.
I hope you got them fixed.
I hear her.
Well, eBay buyers can be a pain in the butt. Both his furnaces died.
Sorry about Greg had crazy. What are you talking about?
I was just asking how everybody's doing.
We had to buy a brand new boiler for Tony's house. Just because to fix a really one that's 30 years old, it's not worth it.
Oh, okay. Let me turn my volume off on my phone.
For all I know, it was 100 years old.
All right. Does anybody else have... AT&T did an update on my phone. Now all my chats are in black. I hate that.
So are mine.
I don't like that. And I don't know how to fix it.
I know. I'm agreeing with Debbie saying that the furnaces going out should be better than some buyers.
You're right, Debbie. But eBay buyers can be pretty crappy.
Oh boy, I feel like I'm the slumlord for myself, which is sad. We had.
Oh, that's too bad.
Okay, my husband's still tinkering in the house, but I feel like he's supposed to stop tinkering, and then we're supposed to just tinker where we need to tinker. I don't know. I know you don't understand what I'm saying, but if Tony sees a crack somewhere, he's gonna try to fill it with cement.
Just saying.
And it's like if they've already inspected the house, he just says, "I think it's gonna come up. I might as well just do it now." And I'm thinking, but what if it never came up on any other thing? And then he's just spending money on, and I want to say ingredients and you know what I mean? He's buying mortar and he's buying tools and he's spending gas money going back and forth and he's making dust that people don't need to deal with. I don't know. It's just, he's over tinkering with the house. Look, this is what they say. His house is 113 years old. It's a used house. It's not brand new. Nobody expects it to be brand new. There's some brand new things in it. But, but basically, It's an old house. My house is pretty old too. Mine is nearly 100.
Oh, she smelled the banana.
I heard that you're not supposed to give bananas to dogs, and I used to give bananas to my dogs.
You're not supposed to?
That's what they say. There's something in a banana that's not that good for them.
Oh. Well, your last banana, Belle.
So I stopped. Hi, Donna. What do you think? My man won't tinker.
Hey,
Well, I'll tell
Donna.
you, my man didn't tinker much. But since we were going to be selling the house, he wanted to, he had to finish projects that he started. And then, while he's trying to cut, what do you call decorative edgings, or he was putting it wasn't really wainscoting. It was some kind of panels on the wall that were like art, craftsman style architecturally.
Mm-hmm.
And
right.
You saw what it looked like, right, Dawn? It looked really pretty. But as he's cutting the trim, one of the 2x4s went through the window. So he's making more work for himself. He had to then go reglaze the window. It's like we make, he if he got an extra $100,000 for doing it, he probably spent 120 making it. So I don't see the point.
Hey, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. Oh. Are you coming in? Come on. Come on.
Poor Norton just gets kicked out.
Come on, Plus.
Oh, she had to go outside and get him. Now he's going to be in trouble. You had to go drag him in?
No, I can't really drag him in. It's like I don't took my shoes off. So how's it going? I'm getting messages. Hold on.
What are you doing? You got eyeballs.
I thought you said I have eyeballs.
No. My baby here. Look. Look at my baby.
Hi, baby.
I've got eyeballs. We switched to bottled water because they told us that would be better.
Oh, yeah. And how does that? Oh, no. So I told somebody I was live who just texted me, and then they retexted, sorry. It's like, stop texting. No, I'm kidding.
You told somebody you would lie.
I was live on YouTube.
She's got her head stuck underneath the under the rail of my chair, the handle.
I have
You
to
want
find
love
YouTube.
and bells? Oh, you can't get on my lap, honey. She does when I'm on the sofa. Oh, Donna, your mama said she's feeling slightly better. Not a lot, but slightly better.
Your mama.
Your mama. Your mama. My mom's been feeling under the weather, so if y'all can keep her in your prayers, I'd appreciate it.
Oh, I hope she feels better.
Yeah, she's still got a nasty cough, but well, I told the doctor on the thing, I said, I'm no doctor, but I would swear she has the flu. So we went over there to get tested for the flu, and she didn't have the flu. Well, I told him I wasn't a doctor. Shit. But no, he did say that it appeared that way, but,
Well,
what?
they have some nasty things going around, like that RSV.
TJ!
There's pneumonia.
She bit me. You bit me. You bit me. You bit me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Aw. She's in here grabbing my hand and stuff. Go see TJ. Come here. Go see TJ. Go. Go see. He's gonna give you a treat.
Yeah, lots of pneumonia. The flu has been bad since we were all masked up because people weren't exposed to the germs that year. I mean, if the flu was prevented in so many people by wearing masks, why don't they ask that we just wear masks during the winter inside so that we don't spread flu germs and pneumonia germs on people? Look,
Well,
people say that the
saying
masks don't
something.
work, but they work. You know, physicians and surgeons still wear masks, so it does something.
Yeah. They were saying something about in China, they were locked down for so long that now they're just all being introduced back to each other. So there's a big outbreak. So I don't know.
That's what the officials say. But
Yeah.
there could be another kind of a virus going around. It might not be.
Yeah, exactly.
It might not be like a 19. It could be,
Right.
20. Like a different thing. Well, because COVID is the word for virus, right? So.
Right. And y'all know I haven't been driving Miss Daisy lately. Y'all know Miss Daisy is my sister-in-law. She just got out of rehab and she has to have surgery again on her foot. So
we'll keep her in the prayers.
Her name is really Yvette. It's not Daisy, but I just
Okay, so Jersey Gypsy Lisa says she went to the doctor and she had a mask. Well, when I went to the doctor a couple weeks ago, they were just asking me, have you been around anybody who's coughing? Have you been around anybody who's coughing? Have you been coughing? Have you had a fever? Have you been tested for COVID in the last 2 weeks? And then I'm like, oh my gosh. Why don't you just ask us to all mask up and then wait outside till our turn if they're that concerned?
Yeah.
Well, the doctor didn't even touch me. So I don't know why I feel like if you go to the doctor just for medicine, that they shouldn't charge for the full exam because he didn't even look at my ears or my nose or my eyes.
Right. Exactly.
Like why, if I'm at the doctor,
well, they're supposed to though.
I want him to do some doctoring, They weighed me and took my blood pressure. That was the most doctoring they did.
Right.
I could do that in my house almost.
When I took my mom, they go, just come to the back door. So I went to the back door, rang the bell. She stayed in the car. He came out to the car and listened to her and stuff.
I thought that was a good idea. So Jade is asking, is anyone going to take the new shot? Now, the shot for what? Because I took the RSV shot and I took the flu shot. I'm due a COVID booster, if that's what you mean, because they've come up with a different COVID shot since I've had my last shots.
Mm-hmm.
And I would take it. I'm not opposed to the vaccines. They work better on some people because if you have no immune system that can be boosted, it's kind of like you're screwed.
Exactly, Greg. Well, I took 3 at one time. What did I take? Did I take the flu, the pneumonia, and the shingles all together?
I thought you took the RSV recently.
Oh, yeah.
And you said you got the big, I got the big red mark on my arm from it.
Yes, it was RSV. It must have been the RSV, the pneumonia, and the...
Okay, it's not a booster. It's a whole new shot.
Oh, okay. Right.
Debbie.
Yeah, I tried to.
Yeah. When I was taking care of my mom, I had to take every shot.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
The only thing I haven't taken in probably since the early zeros was a pneumonia shot. So I don't know if you're good forever or if you need another one.
After 65, they say you don't have to take it. So
the pneumonia?
Mm-hmm.
Really? I thought that
unless you're like high risk or something. But if you ask me, all elderly people are high risk. So I don't know.
Absolutely.
That used to make my dad mad.
Yeah, but they never offered the pneumonia to me. Like I thought you had to be over 50 or something. Like I thought that they had like 50 or 55. Not that I am under it, but every time when they were first talking about pneumonia shots, I was under the threshold that they were recommending it for. My husband gets bronchial issues like every single it seems like month. I don't know why he doesn't go for all the shots, but
Yeah, and I know Donna was saying, their whole family had the flu, and poor Heather, she's always prone to getting sick, and I know she's had all the shots, and poor baby just still got sick.
Okay, so Debbie's saying they advise
Yeah.
old folks to get a
Right.
pneumonia. Now,
Well,
old folks over
back
60.
when I was doing nursing, they used to say every 5 years, and then after you're 65, you didn't need it. But I think that's wrong. But I think our doctors offered the pneumonia every year, pretty much.
Okay, I took one brand of, God, I don't even remember now who put them out, but I split brand. Like I took the first shot from one company, and a lot of my friends had the other shot and said they didn't have any side effects, because I felt like my muscles were weak the next day, and I had to go on a photo shoot. So I went and I took the booster from, I think it was from Pfizer, not the other company, and I felt fine. So, I mean, it was my feeling that I didn't have side effects. My husband didn't have side effects, and my friends didn't have side effects. Does that mean it wasn't working on us? I don't understand, but okay.
Well,
Whenever I take the
everybody
flu,
doesn't get side effects from everything.
I thought that they said a little bit of feeling weird means your body is building the immunity. Like it's kind of kicking in.
I did the shingle shot.
You need to.
I know. Let me tell you, Greg.
Don't tell him if it
shingles
hurts
is so severe, so painful.
Shingles can be very dangerous, because I knew someone who had it on their face and it was going onto their eye area, and they were very, very concerned about the shingles being in the eyelids and around the eyes. So
I had this poor little patient. It was from the back of her, her back, and it came all the way around to her growing area. I have never seen it that bad. It was so sad. Yeah, Donna gets side effects. She's very sensitive to meds.
You've had the shingles and it's painful. It's I heard it's
really, really bad. A nerve track.
When I had my chicken pox, they were so severe. They were like internal too. They were like down my throat, and it was just such a painful experience. I mean, it hurt when I peed. It was just everywhere. It was horrible. And I really should get the shingle shot. It's going to help me not get it. Is it a foolproof thing? Because I don't know. I don't know.
Debbie, my daughter-in-law, Rebecca, she's had her her shots, her boosters and everything. And she works in, a grocery store, and she's had COVID like 6 times. Now she's got long COVID.
It almost seems like it can't be true, right? You would think that by having the COVID, a couple, like if you would think that after 4 times you'd be immune to COVID.
Yeah.
But I know it mutates.
But those commercials, it goes, if you're 60 and over, and I'm like, damn, I'm in that category now.
When I went to Walmart the other day, the Walmart in one area, I went to buy my favorite breathing aid. And then when I was paying for it, the guys were like, hey, you're over 60. And I'm like, I beg your pardon. No, I didn't say. I'm like, what are you talking about? And I said, you're just like picking out random old ladies from the line. What's going on? And they said, oh, you're over 60. You qualify for the it was like, I go, what is this? Like you get a bonus if I take it? And they said, no, we're just offering it.
They work on commission.
Yeah, they get commission. Maybe they do. Maybe they get an extra $100 per shot. Maybe they bet each other. They could like book more people to get the shot if they were.
Yeah.
It's like, get your shingle shots here, get your RSV, get Yeah, COVID. They were just they were making
Yep.
announcements
Well,
over the
Walmart
phone.
pushes it big time.
It's what it was. I was in Walmart, and it's like, hey, everybody, why don't you come over to the pharmacy? We're giving away shots. It's like,
Oh wow. I know it's
oh,
painful. Even if you got one little bitty area, it's very painful. It's crazy. Oh my God. They I had that tooth pulled and it set off my trigeminal neuralgia. Oh, my whole jaw hurts. And then cold weather doesn't help. Like if I just touch my jaw here, it
I'm
hurts.
sorry.
I know, don't touch it, right?
It got really cold here. There is, Lisa, because I was wondering. Yeah, it used to be like over $200, but the thing is, I don't know.
My insurance paid for all mine.
I think I could probably do it. I'm just looking at the dates, and if you have to take it for real a month apart, I might not be living in New Jersey technically
Mm-hmm.
on January 30th.
Oh God.
What?
Debbie says she gets severe pain.
Oh,
She said she describes it like a cattle prod stuff that you can't remove.
oh, that's horrible.
Yeah. Right along that brow line, and then it'll
Oh,
follow a nerve track. It's crazy.
you know, these bras, it's too bad they didn't design us to be like more, well, I shouldn't speak for myself, more firm up front, because wearing that bra creates so many problems for people. Shoulder pain.
Mm-hmm.
I
Right.
get irritation along the bra line all the time. Like I'm allergic to something they put in bra. Maybe bra elastic.
Yeah. So Suzy, I did a thing.
You did a thing.
I'm doing it. So I get to take on a new booth today.
Okay. Yeah, I knew you did that thing, but I thought you did the thing already.
No? She called me yesterday and said that the girl moved out last night or yesterday evening. So I can take it today.
Hi, congratulations. Woo, woo, woo. So I wish you much success.
Yeah. I try. I can never find a sports bra to fit. Like it's either too big or
I'm wearing what the internet called a sports bra, which is such a joke because there's no support at all, which I actually like in a way because it's not pressing on anything that hurts right now. So I'm okay with wearing it. But yeah, regular bras really, they're really annoying. Your bra digs into your back time and you're taking it off. I agree.
Debbie said, show us, Greg.
This is why my channel gets flagged for being like weird or something. They said you're inadvertently like sounding like a I don't know. I want to say the BIG, like I don't know how I'm very inclusive. And then when you say
Johnny was talking. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I don't know. Like I'm there's very few. There's only like one type of people that I really don't like, and they're people that would be on purpose mean to other people, and they come in all sorts of shapes, sizes, and colors. So that's it. That's my rant. Go on.
Oh, okay. No, I was saying Johnny was saying there's a setting in YouTube settings. Hey Jane.
Hey Jane.
To be able to accept raids from other channels. So in order to do from all channels, you have to have 1,000 subscribers. But to get it from your subscribers can do it. So, but not. So as long as Johnny is subscribed to you, he should be able to do the raid to you.
But he said he couldn't do it today, right?
Yeah, he said it wouldn't accept it. So I don't know.
Maybe because I do all my YouTubing on my phone and my iPad.
Your tablet.
Maybe I need but my computer's operating system is so old at this point, and I'm scared to upgrade because I don't know. Things disappear. Like I lost my iPhoto from upgrading. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Spirit.
There we go. Raid from Johnny. So it is working. Hi, Spirit Junkie and Deborah.
Hi. Thanks for raiding.
There they are.
Welcome, welcome. Oh wait,
Deborah and
Deborah
Spirit
doesn't
Junkie.
have. They are not. I see it. You don't have to tell me I'm on things.
Oh, sorry.
I'm getting cranky. What's wrong with me?
Look at me.
What?
I'm about to stick my tongue at you.
All right, you stick your tongue in. I'm sorry. I'm like so freaking cranky. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's like I'm so uptight about everything lately. I can't even handle it. I apologize to the world.
Deborah's gonna be on my
I'm so cranky.
my next. Deborah and Jade are gonna be on my next. Hey Jennifer. Jennifer's a cranky pants.
I know.
They're gonna be on my next Deals of the Dawns. And then Cheryl Bajajim is going to be on the second one in December.
Cheryl Blanche Gem. Yeah. Well, it's Bajan like Cajun and Gem.
Bajan
but
Gem.
It's
Bajan
fun to just Bajan Gem. Yes.
Oh, don't be nervous.
I'm not seeing her moderator thing. Why?
Don't be nervous.
It says she's moderated, but I don't see it. Deborah, do you see Deborah's blues at all?
People from Barbados are Bajans. Ah.
Do you see Deborah as blue? I'm asking at this point. The last
Deborah, yes, now she is.
Okay. Bajans. Like Cajuns. Yes, you're a. I'm glad you've been smurfed. All right. Is Deborah's the one that ordered that thing for me that I have on the side? I found it under all the boxes. I'm packing, Deborah.
Oh, no, Pearl.
But I will.
Pearl says she didn't get notification, as my son would
really,
say.
Pearl? You didn't get it.
Oh. Well, that sucks, Pearl. But we're glad you're here, Pearl.
Mm-hmm.
Pearl, you were up bright and early this morning. You were at Johnny's. Girl. That had to be real early for you.
Yeah. You know, it's weird to me when I wake up and it feels like it's pitch black dark. Like, so.
Yeah. Jade, you came on one day when we had, didn't she?
Yeah.
You came on one day when we invited people up.
You want to come up? Can you do it?
You just got to hit invite. You want me to put the thing in?
Yeah, put it in. Does anybody want to come on? Oh. Jane went on. Did you want to come on today? Anybody? Or she says she's burnt up.
It's in there.
Well, does Jane want to do an auction?
Jane must be.
Jade, does Jade want to do an auction?
Yeah, Jade and Deborah are going to be on the auction.
Okay, that's cool.
On my next auction.
She's got to go. The dog.
Jade says she's got to get the dog first.
Okay.
Well, then Pearl, you should be like at least on your second cup of coffee by now.
How many did you have today?
So cold.
The realtor wanted to do the realtor wanted to do a conference call with me and Tony, and I don't know how to do that on this phone. Maybe you could show me.
All he's got to do, I think you can add people to the call, like on your phone. Like if somebody, so say like you're on the phone with him and then Tony calls in and you can add him to the call. It should pop up at the bottom.
It's never, all the normal options are not happening for me. Like if I'm on the phone and, so, I mean, if I'm just doing something on the phone and then you call me from Messenger, let's say, I can't answer it unless I close every single window, open up Messenger, and then go to where it says there's a phone call.
Because like if I'm talking on the phone to you and then say Yvette calls, then it'll say end call with Yvette, merge call, or different options.
I never
Or you
get
can
any.
send them a message that says I'm on the phone or something.
Never get it. That doesn't happen with mine. I must be operating on some kind of different system. Pearls into bows and stars.
I
today.
know. Girl likes bows.
Bows.
See, she's had more than one cup already. Usually she's just working on her first.
You don't filter good on the spot. Do you mean like you cuss or say things that might offend people?
Explain yourself, Debbie.
Because I've never had an issue with that going on. Maybe YouTube does have problems with me. Maybe people have complained about me saying I said the word, some word. I don't know what word I said. I know one word that I said that people don't like.
Just on Thursday, Spirit Junkie. Next week it'll be on my channel. We alternate channels. I say everything. But you can't say more than Suzy does. Because Suzy got no filter sometimes.
Do you know that in real estate ads, they can't put walking distance to the train because in case the client can't walk, they don't want to offend people that are non-walking. They don't say family room anymore in case you're a single person and you choose to be single. And you might get offended because the room is called family room and you don't have a family. And I'm like, are they freaking out of their minds? Everybody's so
crazy.
Touchy. Everybody's touchy. It's like I'm sorry if you need a wheelchair or a scooter or to be carried on someone's back or choose to take a cab. But you kind of want to know that you're 2 minutes from a train station, right? And it's like,
Mike
so you
is
have
your boo, huh? You have to go up to Scarlett's.
I saw that.
So Debbie says Mike is her boo.
Yeah. Well, we don't read the line for line.
Oh, wait. Thing. There's Jade. Hold on.
She's here?
Hey.
Hi. Don't hear you. Do you hear?
Can't hear you. No, still can't hear you.
Still don't hear you.
No, she's not muted.
Let me look.
You got headphones? Maybe that might help.
I wonder if I can I click on her and then see.
You're still muted. Oops.
The mic. I was going to do mic settings, but she's gone. She went away. Well, I didn't know. I did not. I didn't touch anything. Come back, Jane. Come back. Baby, come back. We
couldn't hear you, Jade. If you want to try again.
Honey. Wow, it lagged. I don't. Try again.
Jade, come back.
We're casual here. And if Debbie wants to come on and say fudge.
Well, Debbie, you can come on and say what you want to say.
We'll give a warning in the this isn't a video, so it's not like it can say language warning. People actually talk in words, and some of the words you might not like. That's fine.
Yeah, try it again. Wow, so I had so many sales today. I got to go wrap.
Really?
Congratulations. Just one.
No, I had not. I haven't been. I don't sell anymore. So No selling. Well, actually,
Just one.
I have something that if she's still here, Deborah wanted. I'll send her an email because otherwise I'll just throw it in with my stuff again. Do, 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 do.
I want to go thrifting with somebody in my area.
Well, I like the idea of thrifting with someone who sells things I wouldn't necessarily want. Like if somebody's interested in comic books and like CDs, I'll go with you. If you want the same exact stuff that I want, we're going to be fighting.
Right. I am sub to you, Spirit Junkie. I thrifted with Chris accidentally one day.
Well, didn't you? She said you thrift. Did you all meet up in like when you were in New Orleans to thrift? With that, didn't you have a meetup in New Orleans?
Yeah, in New Orleans.
Victoria. Did Debbie go to that?
Yeah, it was Victoria, Julie, Renee, Glenn, Larry.
I just keep asking, was Debbie there? Was Debbie there?
No, Debbie wasn't there.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I did thrift with them, but I'm talking about, oh, hey, you're in my area. Let's go thrifting. But like you said, you got to thrift with somebody who doesn't buy the same thing you buy. I was laughing because Sabrina and I went and we were both after the same stuff. So it was like, who got there first?
Yeah, I know that's the one bad thing about it. It's fun to have a travel partner.
Yeah, it's somebody. Like, oh, let me find stuff for you. You find stuff for me, kind of thing.
But
Debbie was like that one. I was like, let me think. I don't think she was.
When I went to the bins with somebody, we went about grabbing our own stuff. But at the end, when we were going through stuff, I might have said, "Do you want this?" And if she would say, if she really wanted something I had, we might have like traded off or thrown it back into the bin. You can't. Mm-hmm. The next time I go, if I ever go again, I'm going to have to be really, really careful because I just don't want stuff I can't personally use at this point. I mean, unless it's like Johnny was in a really good condition. I mean, if it's something that like is very valuable.
Right. I haven't been thrifting in so long. We haven't been across the river in a long time. Hey, Jody.
Oh, hey, Jody. Congratulations.
Wow. 100. I can't get one.
I'm very, it would take me, no joke, probably like, I mean, if I do more than 5 a day, I start to want to pull my hair out of my head. So that would take me a long time to do 100. I just gave away 36 bags of clothes. And then I gave away I'm starting to give away things now, like platters and glasses and appliances and books. And pretty soon I'll be giving away everything. And I still have too much stuff everywhere.
That would be a reseller's dream to get those 36 bags of clothes.
Oh, you're not kidding. I offered it to people who lived in New Jersey who didn't want to come. Oh, well. I mean, I think I even had like some crystal in that last donation. I have a lot of stuff that I just don't even want to deal with anymore. When you're packing to move, and once you get to that point of like, once it starts, if you really don't, if you're not in love with something, you consider.
Well, I had just got a bunch of stuff that I got rid of, even glass. I even broke some in the dumpster. That felt so good. Yes, Chris, I broke glass.
I broke a glass I wanted to see.
Hey, Jody.
Which really annoyed me, but I didn't mind throwing it away.
Australia.
Hi. Jodsta, here at Jodsta's, Jody. Hi, Jody. How is the moving? Well, I'm still packing up. We somebody, we just had a house inspection. We're in contract. We hope the contract finishes off. And see, we said last week, it's not over till you hand the keys to the other person. It's so
Right.
scary.
Right.
So they said that the inspection went well. I don't understand. I don't want them sugarcoating it. That freaks me
Mm-hmm.
out. There's always a hundred
Right.
different things that they don't like. I'm so uptight about now selling this house. It's making me nervous. I get physical I get physical symptoms when I'm nervous. I get like stomach aches and
Yeah. It is a exhausting job,
it's
mentally draining. You're right.
I feel like, most people, I was going to say most people want to downsize. We just are sort of keeping it the same. Because like right now we live in two different houses, so I don't know, I'm nervous. And right when things are supposed to close and move on, it's going to be the middle of like snow winter.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, semi-hoarderish. That's somebody's YouTube name. Kimmy. It used to. I thought her YouTube name was like semi-hoarderish. And
Yeah. And what's the other lady? This overstuffed house. I forget her name.
mhm.
Is it Jane? Jenny? I don't know.
I want to tell you that. Remember when I was showing you what I was getting rid of and all those carloads of stuff and carloads of stuff? And my friend who was helping carry it in 3 times, he said, are they ever just going to tell you that's enough already? Please stop donating. And I said, it's a thrift shop and they want stuff to sell. Borderline hoarders. Okay.
Nancy, that's it.
I'm definitely, it just feels like it's never ending. And then I don't know how to put things in certain, there's some like really awkward things. I don't know how I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to box them up.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And just I took my KitchenAid mixer off the counter and I put it in a box and I can't even move the box. It's so heavy. Those things feel like they weigh like 45 pounds.
Yeah. Well, mine's kind of like that, Pearl. Mine might probably drive you to the loony bin too.
Well,
Not as bad as hers, but I know she's got a lot of stuff. But I think didn't she just get like a whole bunch of, well, not just, but got a whole bunch of stuff from somewhere. I forget where it was.
well
Anyway.
Okay, I had everything downstairs very organized. At least it was all up on like shelving. And I had furniture in the middle and I had a couple of boxes on the very top of things. And then we had a backup of some water in the house. I had my water heater leaked. And I'll just say that, like, so to get the stuff out of the puddle, stuff just got thrown to the we just got thrown to the other side of the basement and it just never really got neat again. It was horrible. When you were locked down, no sorry. What?
Yeah. I was watching Harry Tornado and their Goodwill was doing pallets for like $40 and you got a whole pallet of stuff. And he had bought a bunch, went right after, COVID that they had bought because they kept getting stuff. And then I guess people were cleaning out their houses and stuff.
Well, yeah. I mean, let's face facts. I live in New Jersey. It's a very populated state. A lot of people passed away around here and they were bringing the stuff, like everything in carloads to Goodwill. And at some point they did shut off the donation window. And then when they reopened, they used to have like Dollar Tuesdays and it was on everything. And people were like loading 2 carts to the sky. It was on a color. It wasn't on everything in the store. But anyway, then they started making it like, okay, we're giving a like $1, but it's only on like winter coats in the summer, or it was only baby shirts, or I don't know.
Right.
They got like cheap with it by now. It's not fun.
Yeah. Well, it looked fun for him because a lot of stuff wasn't even checked through. They just put it in pallets and let it go.
Well, around
So he
then,
had some good stuff and he had crappy stuff, you know.
yeah. Well, some people, one person who we used to talk to said that she went to a bin store and it looked like garbage bags full of stuff from somebody's
Mhm.
estate, and they never really checked, and she said she felt like jewelry in it, so she just took it because
Cool.
I don't know if it's like $1.50 a pound for anything. That's fantastic.
Right.
I'm moving to an area, hopefully, God willing, if it all works out, that it's about 15 minutes to a Goodwill. But I'm just kind of upset that it was Goodwill. I don't like Goodwill.
Yeah.
Maybe
Sometimes
there.
we have 4 seasons in one day, Jody. Shoot, it's in the 50s today, but it's that cold, rainy cold. Like that damp. We're supposed to be in some bad weather later.
So Pearl's expecting that, like, that food's going to be the only thing people want someday. I always said that there's going to come a time where that canned pasta, like Chef Boyardee, is going to be currency. Because you'd be like, I
Hey,
need
Bobby.
this, but I have ravioli in a can. Hi, Bobby.
You're
Well,
right.
it's just plain cold here right now. Cold.
Exactly, Pearl.
Well, I think there's some
Yeah.
kind of mental thing that clutter, extreme clutter, makes you feel bad about yourself. Like it doesn't help you think. It There's like mental anguish sometimes that goes along with having stuff that you don't know what to do with. So
Mm-hmm.
it I mean, I'm not saying go minimalist, but like you need a manageable amount of, like, you need,
Right.
if it's in one corner, okay, but if it's in every corner, it's too much. Like I actually right now I've been packing stuff, so I'm going through stuff, so that it's like even worse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't like Goodwill either. And we have a couple, well, my little honey hole that I used to go to closed after the hurricane. So,
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not like I have to put my money where my mouth is. I understand that I have problems with being with buying too much, I'll say first, and then figuring out how I want to display it. I don't have enough
yeah.
displays for all the stuff I want to display, and I probably have too much stuff to display. Anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to look at stuff. I'm starting to be more choosy in what I buy because I used to buy, oh, this glass, and I'd buy it immediately, without thinking. And especially clear glass because I like clear glass, but nobody else does.
Well, I'm not saying nobody else does. I'm sure there's some, like there's some that brands, and what you have to do the research like Kat does and go on clear glass and just see what sells the most on like
Right.
weekly on eBay. And then you can figure out like, oh, well, there is this brand, or
Mm-hmm.
there's this kind of cut of glass that people seem to want. And then you could be
Right.
on the hunt for that. That would be fun to
Yeah. And
know.
you have to not only buy what you like, but what others like too. Or
Yeah.
consider it at least. Jody, that's awesome. 400 listings in a month. I think I took 400 off in a month.
That's nice. I just took down all my listings.
Oh, look at this.
She's through the chair.
She's so jealous. Like, why
Roxy
can't I
gets
sit on Oh, crap. I just messed up my camera.
She's ending and selling similar. She says that works a lot for her.
Yeah, I do that too. If that's awesome. Progress. Oh, my
You know,
God. It's so bad.
I was feeling attached to this, that, and the other, and I don't know.
What are you doing,
I would
Al?
like. I want to do some crafts with the stuff I have left over, like maybe make a gnome at sweater, or I don't know. I got rid of a lot of stuff I would have crafted with.
Right.
I
No,
need
Donna,
a
I don't. Stop. Will you stop? No, I said stop. Go see Thomas. Go. Go. Jesus. No, Marie took the dog yesterday, and she's got her own dog today.
itchy. I'm trying to do like at least one box a day, but I don't think, it's still
Right.
like, where am I putting all these boxes in?
Right. That was Bella, Jody. It is a slow process when you got to organize and get stuff, declutter, all that stuff. Yes, yes, yes. And
Yes, people do buy art on eBay, but I would think that it would do better on, what's the other, Etsy.
I sold all 3 of my primitive paintings on eBay. Paid a quarter, sold them for $400.
Good find.
Yeah, it was a good find. And Susie's like, get it, get it, get it.
I know. I was thinking, it's like I was telling you, look for landscapes and primitives. Those things sell very well. If you know what sells well, and then you go shop. Oh, and I was seeing something very interesting. People are saying how they bought scenes and then they updated it with their own art. Like, so they would have a scene of, let's say, the woods, but then they put like a monster in it. And I thought, that's so funny what people are doing. It's like making your thrift shop paintings more interesting. Like someone put a cow face in the very front of it, like that. It was up by the camera. It was so cute.
Well, this was very primitive. It was from a local artist, and it was her time living on the plantations. And one was called Crawfish Time, and it was her and all the little children. All the paintings, she was in red, and they would have like, I mean, and the art was like very primitive. It was like, a little circle for the head, a little dress, and it was nothing like crazy. And she wrote a story on the back. So she signed it was like, I guess, oil on wood. And so they were all like that. One was party time, one was crawfish time, and I think one was playtime. And yeah, so they sold for a lot. That's the same place I got my other great jadeite bowl.
You can't really I would be on that shop a lot, because just in 3 visits, it kind of made your year, in just like 3 visits to that one store. So you never know what you're gonna get. Plenty of times you go and you probably get things worth like $10, but like, but sometimes when you
We're
get
talking
like
about thrift finds, Jade. So yeah, the same store, I found a jadeite bowl. I paid $1, and I sold one for $5 something, and the other one was $1,200, I think, something like that, or close to $1,000 something.
Yeah.
So, and the bigger one was $2, and I sold that one for $75. So, but I mean, that doesn't happen every day, And it was nothing great and special about that bowl, Pearl. It was just one that's wanted, I guess. It was the smallest in the set. And I guess that's the one everybody must have used the most and broke.
That's cool, Anne.
Oh, cool.
I used to do jewelry metalsmithing ceramics, and I don't do it anymore. And then I started doing photography. And I haven't done that in a while. You bought a Baccarat Crystal Eagle for $5 at a garage sale. Ooh, very nice flip.
Nice. That is awesome.
See, now, Baccarat crystals, is it clear? That's something to look for. You should learn what Baccarat crystal looks like, so in case the sticker's off, unless it's digital, unless it's like etched.
Right. Well, Anne, you should come on Deals of the Dawns at some point. Maybe do some little things. Yeah, Sabrina found a Baccarat little like tower piece. Just stop it.
Oh, that's good. That's good, Deborah. So you could always find it.
Yeah.
Because
Thomas, can you see if they have water, please? I'm sorry.
No, there's some. I have some hand-blown glass from Scotland, Caithness, and I know that you had a piece and you were selling it kind of cheap, but in Scotland, in the 80s, it was like $200. So I have a feeling it's worth some money, and maybe there's no more market for it, but they have stickers. And so I'm careful to not pull that sticker off. So I remember, so I don't just give it away in my donations. I like it. I actually broke one of the things I got from there because I was doing whatever root plants in a very nice crystal, like bud vase, because the roots got so big, it broke the whole thing. So.
Right. Yeah, and you and Jane should get together and talk. Jane's an artist.
Yes, that would be good.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna check that out.
What's POD? Point on delivery? Pay on delivery. Wait, I don't know what it is. What is POD the name of a thing? Like a YouTube channel? Print on demand. Okay, I get it now. That's
Jade,
cool.
There's something for everybody, honey.
That's true.
Print on demand.
I do think that's people buy very unusual things that you wouldn't even expect. Back in the day when eBay was first out and people were buying like, I don't know, Cheetos that looked like chicken legs. And it's like, really? People actually paid money for it? They just thought it was funny that someone was selling something quirky. Very nice.
Oh, nice. I think we must have open reading.
Pearl got the gold bracelet for $7. That's
I know, I saw that. Hey, Glenn.
She says it was an ounce.
Nice.
Well, I don't know what the resale, or the cash in scrap value, but.
Yep. Glenn, we're going to have to hook up and go thrifting together because Glenn don't buy what I buy. Because I think Chris is now selling glass.
I bought a bundle once from somebody and it had white gold in it.
Oh, it wasn't on
It wasn't on YouTube, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pay a damn late fee because I didn't do my taxes this month. I wish it was oh, never mind. He's got a lot of glass.
Mr. Picky's a good thrifter. That's good.
I mean, some of the last things I bought like sold within like a couple weeks.
So I wonder what Mr. Picky does. Does he do full-time helping his wife sell, or he must have another gig? I bet. I don't know. I shouldn't speak for him. I was just wondering what he did. I don't. My husband hates going to the thrift store, and he used to take me once a year on my birthday as an out. He would agree to go to like antique or thrift shop with me.
Yeah.
He does construction. Oh, asphalt's good. I wish he lived in New Jersey. We could use some asphalt. I just paid somebody else to put asphalt down.
Ah, you sure did.
And you know, they bought it down to the square inch. It like they had nothing left over just as they were coming to the very end of the driveway. They could not have put another inch of like amazing.
Well, that's how you know they're good. They know exactly what they need for what, and
amazing.
Don't waste.
He didn't waste anything. It was seriously like down to they shoveled out the last bit and they just finished. I was like, wow. Cool.
Oh, wow. That's cool, Jody. Right. That's it. Uh-oh. Snow. Pearl says it looks snowish there.
Well, I think she said she was in California, and people don't think that there's like a lot. There's Big Bear, and but some parts of California get a lot of snow. And I just always thought, my friend had children that were going off to college, and she said, I told them they can go anywhere they want but California. And I said, why? She goes, because everybody who goes to school in California stays in California because the weather's nice there. And I thought, oh, okay. So in my mind, it's like, you know, really good weather compared to the East Coast. But I'm sure there's parts of California. I used to talk to some girl who lived in, I don't know, she was near the desert. It was like 115 a lot where she lived. And I'm like, I would not want to be in 100. Like if it's between 100 and 115 for like a month in a row, I'm like, that's not for me.
I followed you on Facebook, Ann. Shoot. People who grow up here, they kind of grow roots. They don't leave.
Well, I was never one for moving around a lot, but that's why I accumulated so much junk.
Yeah. Yeah. Shit, we'll have 4 seasons in one day. It's like you wake up, it's cold, then it gets hot, then it gets rainy, then it gets windy, oh, God. Oh, wait, y'all. That's my husband. I have to take this. Hold on.
Okay. So now you expect me to talk. Well, we have 4 seasons. I like 4 seasons, but, you know, we just prefer that they're not extreme. But we have plenty of really hot days that are humid. We have plenty of snowy days. Anyway, we'd love to move. Oh, that's too bad. Now, where would you go, Deborah, if you could have, where do you feel it would be better? I'm curious. I wanted to move west. I thought like living in, for some reason, I thought Oregon seemed like a nice state by the ocean. They have so like rocky beaches. I'm not a sunbather kind of beach girl. I like, you know, looking at rocks and tidal pools. I'll follow you later if I'm not followed. I can do it from my phone, but I like reading from my phone. The beach is nice. Yeah, I heard the beaches are really nice in Oregon. I
I'm
wanted to go
sorry.
honeymoon there, but I wanted to get away. We're having a growth spurt in the county that I live in, and all along there's commuter rail tracks to Manhattan. They're building villages of apartment buildings, and in every town that lives closer to the commuter area train, like almost every town has doubled in population. And it's just, yeah, well, I'm not a surfer, but I think I could get more into the whole hippie vibe that I feel it has, and the
I
artsy
don't
vibe.
like the beach.
I like I like seeing the waves. I like hearing the birds. I like looking at marinas and fishing piers. I like all that stuff. I like the amusement parks off season to
Yeah.
look at. I don't like sun burn, and I
Yeah.
don't like hot boiling sand on my feet.
Let me just say I don't like laying on the beach in the
No,
swimming pool, but
but I
like
like
walking
walking
on
on
the
the
beach,
beach.
and I don't mind that, but I don't like.
Smelling the sea air, it's so relaxing, and hearing the
Mhm.
waves, like even if you're on a boardwalk. But yeah, I'm not the kind of person that could sit on a beach and just get burned. I just like go out at 4 o'clock in the afternoon and look at the sun for 10 minutes and my face is sunburned. It's horrible. Yeah, it's nice. Oh, you get to find shells and shark too. That's cool. See, we're now moving farther away from the ocean, but we're going to be probably closer to like the Chesapeake Bay, which is a little, I think it's salty. I mean, it might give me some I'm at the water vibes.
She's got me rubbing her belly, Jody.
But what do you see on my dog? I see a lump of
Is that his butt or his head?
there's a
That was his butt.
They found fossils. Cool. So what do you sell them or you just collect them? Maybe it's something you could sell.
That's the kind of stuff I would like to do, like collect stuff.
That's nice, Jade. I mean, I have an umbrella and a beach chair, and I'm not opposed to going. It's just it's going to be really. He does look. What did she say? After like,
Excuse me.
He does look comfy there. He's laying on a pillow, and he's got toys. But he's sweet.
What is wrong with you?
I think that could be like another scenario where I would have too much of it. If I lived near the beach, I probably would be collecting seashells and any other kind of interesting things I could get. And at some point, I'd have to tell myself, "You don't need it." Shells out the wazoo. I say the
You ever
wazoo.
find sea glass, Debbie?
I used to find sea glass along the Hudson River, but there's a whole. I don't know if she finds it. I used to find it where I got engaged to my husband. There's a little like inlet, like a little nook that somehow the sea glass washes up on that beach, but there's no parking lot near it, so you have to walk 2 miles to get to it.
2 buckets of sea glass. Wow.
Wow. You should sell baggies of all these things. You could probably make rent. I'm kidding. I know you own your house, but like you could probably pay a bill just from the stuff you collect.
Right. Right.
You know.
Ow. You want to get down, little girl? Get down. Go see TT. Go.
You're on a buying ban. I'm trying to like.
Wait.
Well,
Thomas.
I can't find anything.
Come get Precious, baby. She's trying to pass, and Bella's got her blocked.
I've been buying moving supplies, cleaning supplies, and essential clothes that I need because I'm trying to not wear tight bras.
Move. Bella,
So,
leave her alone.
you know, I mean,
honey.
now that I told you my personal business,
I want to go in there. And Bella.
we're also
walk
buying
her.
food.
Come on.
It's, you know, people
Wanna go
get
with TT? Go ahead.
cranky when they're hungry.
Oh my God, Precious is getting heavy.
Deadhead, what have you been buying too much?
Okay.
Is anybody interested in a box of Pokemon cards that has like, well, I showed it once. It had like some jewelry in it and dice and like little lapel pins or cap pins or backpack pins, and it supposedly had on free. I forgot free cycle. Thank you for giving me that tip. I went on Marketplace and looked, and some guy said, I gave away my big sheets of bubble wrap, but I have little bubble wrap bags. If you're interested, I'll give them to you. So I said, okay, where do you live? He goes, I gave away my sheets of I'm like, can't you read up? You already told me that. And I said, oh, I'll get what you have. Mm-mm. I said, that's it. I'm not. I like jewelry too. Very tempting. I'll go on free cycle. Actually, if I had more strength, I would put so much stuff out by the curb and do a thing like, you know, scrappers come and get this metal stuff.
Mm-hmm. Garrett's going to scrap my old stove.
Yeah, that's like, I have an old dryer and I have some exercise equipment I want to put out. I mean, people could use the exercise equipment. I don't even care now about money. I just want to not have to, I don't want to have to think about what am I going to do with this thing. It's really about like kind of clearing out.
I had about 10 eyeglass cleaners. Oh, here it is. My eyelashes on one lens rubs.
Okay, I'll look at it.
I can't see what's in the chat.
If I take my glasses off, I can barely tell that you're a human being. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I can see an outline. That's about it.
Yeah.
Line is back.
You don't have any facial features. So weird.
I can't see the chat.
I would say everybody looks so much younger when I take my glasses off because I can't see any details. So. But lately, when I take my glasses off and look at the TV, I said not only is everybody blurry, but they have 4 of everything. It's like I have like double vision, quadruple vision.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Always to fill the boxes only to what you can carry. Like, don't make these huge boxes that nobody can pick up and carry.
Oh, you worked at McDonald's. That would be. See, I was thinking, how am I going to get some of these McDonald's boxes? I just bought 20 medium-sized moving boxes, and I bought some paper in a roll, but it didn't have any indication on the actual roll what size it was. They said 600 feet. They could have sent me 200 feet. I don't know. But whatever.
Oh, that's a good idea. He lets people know when he's going to scrap. I used to watch, what's that little guy's name? Taco Stacks or whatever. It was interesting to watch what he scrapped. And
people in the United States, some businesses are so fearful of getting sued that they don't want you going to their recycle bins or, you know, their dumpsters, which, you know, feels sad because, I mean, I guess they should just put up a sign. If you go into our dumpsters, you are accepting the fact that, like, we will not pay for any medical bills for injuries occurring here. They should just have a disclaimer, like, at your own risk, you know.
Walmart started locking up their bins because I take the behind Walmart to go to the post office because it's quicker. And there's locks on all their bins.
I'm going to ask if they have something like that. I used to work when I moved here the last time, I was working for a liquor store, and
Mm-hmm.
it was really like a wine liquor. And the wine cases are fantastic for moving because they all have separations.
Oh yeah.
So, if you had any kind of newspaper, newspaper and wine boxes were perfect for packing up my kitchen stuff. It was really good. Anyway, I mean, I'm not saying I didn't break. I mean, I'm just breaking stuff now because I'm pulling it out of like my storage and putting it down, and then somebody kicks the box, and then it's like, oh well, there goes the.
Speaking of eBay,
brand new crystal I never used. Oh well.
I didn't use my coupon yet. I'd usually use it the first day I get it. I didn't use it yet.
So use it.
Last time I bought 2 packs of tape, eBay tape. Now this time I'm going to buy some boxes.
Oh, that's too bad.
I have not bought boxes in so long, and I've been recycling boxes. Hey, Haley. It's about time.
I was thinking that like car parts stores do have. Tony ordered car parts from Kia because he has the front end of his Kia. He like replaced it, and it came in so much bubble wrap that he was like, "Ooh, it's like the mother look."
Right.
I was like, "Okay."
Hey, Donna.
Hey, Donna.
Donna, that baby is too stinking cute. Oh, you missed a lot, Donna.
Donna, you're gonna have to go back and watch it 2 times fast.
She was probably loving on that baby.
That baby's cute. And it looks like her spitting image.
It does look like
you said it.
He does. He looks like
I go,
he does look like you.
But the next picture, I was like, oh wow, it really, you could totally see.
Mm-hmm.
You're related. Around the eyes and the cheeks. Yep.
Oh really? I didn't know that, Debbie. But did you know you can, if you have an account with UPS, you can order boxes, and they're plain brown boxes?
Wait, so you're saying our box is cheaper through UPS moving boxes?
No. They're free boxes.
How do you get
is what I was told.
Plain brown ones. I never got the brown ones plain.
UPS, not USPS.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And how
what
do you
doing
get
today, Haley? Huh?
So I mean, I was trying to pack up a thing I was going to send UPS, and the only thing I found was an old 40-gallon tank box, and it's taking so much filler, and it looks like, I hate to say it, it almost looks like you could put a dead body curled up in that thing. So I'm just saying it's so big.
Yeah. Deborah, put your link. She says she did a video on how to get free boxes from UPS. She said they have 2 different plain boxes she gets.
My brother-in-law runs a funeral parlor. He owns a funeral parlor. I wonder if the coffins come in boxes. That would be enough. I could just get 4 or 5 and pack my whole house. Never be able to lift it, though. Why am I laughing about that?
I don't know.
Maybe they come in bubble wrap. I don't know.
Yeah. Look, Deborah put her link on her thing about the UPS boxes.
We will watch it, Deborah.
Definitely will.
She wants it to go viral. Yeah, we have 19 people that can watch it. It'll be nice.
Cool. Cardboard coffins, you can pack up stuff in. Those would be very heavy, I would think.
Okay,
you fill it up.
There are some like religions, cultures that don't care about fancy coffins, and the fact that they buy the fancy ones is kind of like for show, because theoretically they would want a body wrapped in like a cloth and put in like a cardboard box. So I wonder if they really do sell those things.
Oh, that's
they
awesome.
would never offer. Oh, that's cool.
Your brother doesn't have. Oh well, he don't live near you no more anyway. So, but you know, Dollar General has some nice looking size boxes. Even Dollar Tree. I sent a recycle box out, and I did put a sticker that says "We recycle boxes." So
Yes, let's hit the like button. Did I even do
we
that?
got 20 people in the house.
Oh no, how do I even do that?
So I wonder who's lurking. As Larry would say, hello to all you lurkers.
Hey lurkers. I thought like you could just put the thumbs up like we could do it. How do I do it on my phone? I can't even find the thumbs up.
Oh, Deborah, you ought to. This room, I now have all my equipment for my cricket, my sublimation, all that stuff. And I need to get it cleared out so that I can Jody says she's lurking, so that I can make it more efficient. You know, like I want to get rid of this shelf I have on this side and put a table here, like a work table, because it's hard. I have my computer in front of me and I'm trying to do the resin on these little things. And it's hard because then it leaks. And I messed it up right here in the corner, so I feel like I can't sell it.
It doesn't look not sellable to us.
Well, right here in the corner, it's like the resin missed the corner.
Oh, I see. It has like a little dimple.
Yeah, right here.
Oh, well, I think it's still perfectly usable.
I'll give it to my granddaughter. She won't care.
No.
So, some cute resin dog tags. Well, I don't do like the mixing. I just did the UV resin.
If you could do a resin dog tag, I'd like that. Actually, you know, if you make something really sturdy that I could put on the dogs, and because I'll tell you, I don't know if you could put the words and then put resin on top, because every metal dog tag I've ever bought, like it's worn off because of the rabies.
I could do something like this, but smaller.
Yeah, maybe. And then if you could put like their name and my cell phone number. So
Yeah.
if they ever away.
You know, somebody was saying you shouldn't put your dog's name on their tag
because then they could pull them and steal them.
Yeah.
Or they could blackmail you. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I don't know if anybody wants to blackmail me.
You know what? I kind of feel like that I don't mind if their name is on there, but I mean, I don't want it like blazing like 3 inches big, but like I would like,
because these are 2 inches. These are 2 inches, but I bet you I can find like a dog shaped bone or something.
I don't know. I'm just saying, like I know that everyone I've ever bought from them has worn off, and I've had to buy new ones. They do the
engraving. This one came out good.
PetSmart near here. Yeah, I like that. You have to be careful these days, and I'm going to tell you that's a pretty font. But there are people who do not ever know how to read script now.
I know, and this one is hard to read.
Just so you know, I am 100% sure that there are people growing up and cannot read script, and that's sad, but it's true. We're old people, so we know what it looks like.
I know. Maybe I'll look up some blanks and see.
Let's see.
I will. I'm gonna do that because I want to do some license tags too. I did my logo on this keychain.
I think that's adorable. That looks so good. That looks really good. When you leave it like still for a second and leave it still, and then count to 10, because as you move it around, it can't focus.
Well, I was trying to get
now it's focusing. It's pretty. It came out good.
Yeah. Gigi made my logo for me when I first started. Is that what she goes by now? Gigi, I think. So I had a little bit of resin left, so I've stuck it in one of these little molds. Just so I wouldn't have to throw it away. This would be a cute little pendant for like a little girl.
It is cute. Look, Pearl's wondering, she's like, people can look you up once they know your address. But, you know, when you deal with people from like every kind of thing and they have to know your address, they could look you up too. I mean, yeah, if somebody is peculiar and wants to be very
Oh,
strange
well,
somehow.
I don't have time to look people up from their address.
Yeah, if I ever even looked somebody up, you know, you're saying to be
Oh, Chris
nosy.
went live with somebody
I,
else. He wouldn't come live with
I
us.
would never pop in on people that I even know. Just people. I don't even like leaving the house to buy when I'm out of milk to go buy milk. I'm like that kind of person. I'm pretty much I could easily become what are those people that don't go out of the house? Like those people. The shut-ins. I could be a shut-in.
I could too, if it wasn't for running everybody.
I kind of take a friend who doesn't drive, who's nearly a shut-in, out just so I get out. I feel like I'm doing somebody.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yep.
But you know, people that have issues with people, that's why I want to move to, I mean, I don't really want to be not around people. I like knowing that there's people around to some extent, but I don't like, I moved out of New York City to get away from apartment buildings, and every place around here is turning into apartment buildings. I don't want to be living in another city.
Right. That would be cute, Jody. But I like it to dry quick because I don't have a lot of space, so that's why I was using the UV resin. Because it gets hard. It felt a little tacky, but it was cured. But like today, now it's real smooth and clear. Because last night it was just, you know.
Come on. I'm trying to get an 80 jump on my lap.
Yeah, Bella does it all the time.
Well, is Bella 80 pounds?
She's 75.
That's too much to have jumping on your lap. She's the same. She
climbs up on my lounge chair and lays across my legs like she's 5 pounds.
So she's pretty similar to Norton in size.
Yeah. Well, she's like 10 pounds overweight. So.
Oh, okay. I think he's on the slim side.
She doesn't have that defined chest. It's just straight across.
Roxy's rib cage is so broad. It's like surprising to me. She looks like she has something strange going on. And I don't know why. It seems so. I don't know. It just seems so profound. Look, it's creepy, Pearl, but like I'm saying, there's so many ways that people could get your phone numbers or your addresses just because unless you live the life
of
you
Google somebody's name, it also shows up people that they're associated with.
Right. I mean, I'm just saying, I started to feel very, very paranoid about it, but then I thought, my neighbors are here and they know where I live. And when I went to get a bank account, they know now where I live. And I guess for a while, the supermarket was sending me stuff so they even knew where I live. I mean, it's hard to not have people know where you are, what you're doing. And you just have to get over the fact that if you really want to be a little safer, you can get one of those Ring doorbells and have it recorded so you see who's around where you live.
Right. Yeah. Unfortunately, there's gonna be weirdos everywhere, you know.
Yeah, they actually said that where I'm moving to, it having
private she goes, by the way, Pearl, how many bathrooms do you have? Tell her to hush, Pearl.
Bobby, I'll tell you how many I have right now. One. That
Me
hopefully
too,
will
right
change.
now. One is out of commission.
One.
Right. I agree, Pearl. You know, that I use a PO
Well, I mean,
box,
do
but
you
still.
think, are you concerned like people were airing it out? Well, actually, that kind of did happen. Somebody was doing an unboxing, and I think my address was visible or something. But and then they were calling me by my not YouTube name, and I didn't really care for that. And I was getting a little bit of that Pearl thing
Yeah,
going where
because
I'm like,
they use your last name, right?
yeah, and I'm like, well,
Yeah.
I don't. I'm I'm the only way I could not have that happen is to get a post office box, probably. I mean, if I was really that concerned, if someone came here, they would be met with like a
Hi,
probably a. I mean,
Jody
like if
Grace.
somebody was weird, I'd call the police. I mean, I have two
Oh,
dogs.
Jody, that's the
Hi,
other
Jody.
Jody. Jody. She was showing her little puppy. That's her other account.
Oh, okay, hi. Another chance to subscribe to us.
Well, you
If you
have
have
to
two accounts, people subscribe to us on both accounts. I'm
I
so
don't know. They
greedy
say that
for
kind of
a phone.
hurts a person because if you don't
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Don't do it. Don't subscribe. That's
right. Haley said her and Becca Googled themselves. And like when I did it one time, it showed all my kids who I might be associated with, like one of my brother-in-laws. It's crazy.
but I did a Google thing like that because I had a friend who was very concerned about people knowing where she lived, and I thought, well, I know like because she had just moved to where she moved to, like it wasn't out there, but I figured in a few years it's gonna get out because you can't
Right.
help yourself. You're gonna order
Yeah.
food from an app or I don't know. It
Mhm.
just it's gonna catch up somehow.
Right.
If you vote, maybe I don't even know. One of the ones that like you can try to do a people search and your name comes up and like where you live. It tells you age. It says people that you're related to, but it also says like my father's living with me and he's been dead since '06 or '05. I think I
Uh-huh.
don't remember exactly.
Right. Right. It's crazy.
No, he
Some
died
people
in
just don't have
'04, '05,
anything else to do.
and I'm like,
When I
what?
Google my old business that I had, my gift basket business, it still comes up, and like the pictures of our grand opening of the store we had done and all kind of crazy shit. Anyway, well, thank you, Jody, for the 2 thumbs up.
Thank
Your
you.
dog is adorable. It's a Maltese or Bichon?
It's really cute. You could contact the companies where you see that and you could ask them to remove
A
your
Bichon.
name from that website and they will.
Yeah.
And if you also tell them that the information is incorrect, I mean, that
Yeah.
might just make it better on the next site that they open, but it's just
Right.
let it be wrong. Who cares? I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I know like you are obviously caring now, but I mean, ultimately, it's not like what the most that could happen, I feel, is that you're going to get mail addressed to somebody that doesn't really live in your house, and then so what? Like, it's not
Right.
really a big deal.
Yeah.
You put
Jody
in the
Precious
like
is half Bichon. She's Bichon and Palm.
Bichon. Bichon.
Oh, it's not Bichon?
Becca has someone calling her asking for Joe.
Tell him you don't know Joe. Joe is my son.
Oh. Somebody with the same last name as me, when I had my last name on Facebook, contacted me and we started talking. And when I saw, we followed each other. And then, like, when I saw his pictures, I said, you look like you're related to me. You really look like my cousin. And he said, you look like you're related to me, too. Like, I have
Wow.
people, family that look like you. So it was kind of funny. we still
Cool.
chat. I said, well,
Was
you
it
could
the
be my
accent, Jody? Yeah, I get scam calls. I have been getting so many
that's annoying.
emails from Amazon saying my account is on hold. I need to update my credit card
Fishy,
every
fishy.
flipping day. So I block them. I mark it as spam. I even went to Amazon itself to check my account is fine because I just wanted to make sure, you know.
Oh, Jody wants to know if I found if I was related to that kid. We, so far as I know, like this is the thing. My grandfather had emigrated from Poland, and he went through Ellis Island, and he had some family that split up and didn't stay in New York. So one of them was Max Factor, who did Hollywood makeup and had a line of makeup back in the day. And he
Uh-huh.
started working on Deadly Lou Productions, and he did makeup for Lucille Ball for a while. And
Oh, wow.
that was kind of cool. But that was his first cousin. So I think he was living in like Chicagoland, and so far as we know, none of my immediate or like past relatives live there. I have relatives in that
Okay.
area now, but it's not really the same. So yeah, we couldn't find a link to being related, but
Wow.
he really did look like my cousin.
Now I have glitter all over my pants. I hate glitter.
Supposedly, someone with the very same name that I have bought a car when I bought this car on the same day, and I thought that was very strange.
Maybe they jealous of you, Pearl.
I don't know who she's talking about. Thank you. Sweet. Well, he will if you took him, Jody, he would eat all of your paper towel, and he might chew on your
A
wood.
wedding ring or two.
Yeah, yeah. Like he'll. What was that set? I had an antique. No, not an antique. I had a vintage. It was like a pearl necklace, which sounds funny, but he chomped on it and a pearl went flying. And I'm like,
Well, I mean, he ate your grandmother's coffee table legs.
he did. He ate the legs and some of the trim.
Mhm.
And I saw him chewing on Tony's wedding ring. He comes in with rocks in his mouth. He'll eat paper. Anything he can put in his mouth that he could put his mouth on, he will. I mean, if you saw the assortment of rocks, I used to take the rocks out of his mouth and put them on top of my grill. There were so many rocks. I could have put a
That's
new bed
funny.
of rocks. I'm surprised he has teeth at all from what he chews on. He's sweet and he's funny, but he's also like a pain in the ass when he does that. Sorry.
Debbie said somebody called her saying, "Grandma, how you doing?" She said she never had kids.
Just say, I'm
Oh
doing
my
great.
God.
How's it going? So which grandchild are you? Yeah. Should play
That's
along with
funny.
that one. If they start asking for gift certificates for like I don't know.
Oh, her brother ate rocks. Wow, Pearl. Uh-uh.
I don't know. I mean, I guess it's true. If people are going to be like real
Bye, Jake.
cuckoo, bye, take care. If people are really cuckoo, then I feel like they'll pay that money to do the search to find you, and there's nothing you really can do about it. But like, if people are just kind of curious to see like where you live in the world, so what? Like, What are you going to do?
Right.
I mean, I know I was talking to somebody and she said, "You have a gray car?" And I go, "What are you talking about?" She goes, "I just plugged your address in and I could see the Google satellite
Oh
or
yeah, you can
whatever, the
see it on
Google
the map.
image." And she says, I
Yeah.
could see your house and your car. I go, "Oh." That happened
Yeah,
to me
on
like
Google Earth.
twice
I don't think it's
while I
up
was in
to
Georgia.
date, but yeah.
It isn't up to date because
Wow.
it's showing like trees that are not there anymore. But I mean, if they wanted to see, they wanted to see. You know, you could draw conclusions and think that I'm a certain way, like I'm loaded with money because I live in a house in New Jersey. However, if they don't go up to show you like this, the parts that were falling apart, you know, or like
Yes, Jody. Mine comes on. She goes, I didn't understand that. I said, well, I wasn't talking to you. She
oh,
goes,
that happens to me at
yeah.
least
And
once
she
a
goes,
week.
I will erase it. Right.
If
Well,
you
she
see,
sounds like a piece of work, Pearl.
yeah.
Wow. Crazy. Totally crazy. Oh my goodness. I'm thinking about everything I gotta do. So I gotta go put that booth together from scratch.
Oh, well, that's fun though.
I
That'll be.
guess I have to get on the
You might.
ladder, which
Well,
I
you
don't like
should
to
go
do.
because you never know. Like maybe you'll start selling today.
I know,
Today's the
right?
first day for the rest of your life, right?
It is. That's right.
She's $2 a coffee. Yeah, nice.
Do I? I only have 2 boxes of coffee you gave me. That's it? That's
Oh,
all you have left? Girl,
how much did you give her?
it was, I don't know, the little packs of that Cafe Busco, whatever, the mocha, like it's a mocha cappuccino kind of thing,
That sounds
pre-made.
good.
So I gave her like a little case box of it.
It's yours.
I don't know. I'd like to get the lottery numbers. That's just crazy. Yeah, a little bit, Pearl. Just a tad bit.
Pearl, if somebody is a biological father gets called dad and other people get upset about that, that's really strange to me. I mean, if you had a biological child, I kind of find it strange when people aren't really related and then they, I mean, I know like you always in the South, you call people, oh, that's my cousin or that's my uncle, that's my aunt. Like, here, meet your aunt.
Right, right.
And, but in reality up here, it wasn't done that much. I mean, sometimes you feel like, oh, she's like my sister, so her kids are like my nieces. And people say that.
Mhm.
And I'm like, okay. But when people really start hugging on their kids and saying, "Oh, look at my grandchild," I'm like, sometimes I'm thinking that's not your grandchild. It's
Right,
someone you're
right.
very in love with, which is
Yeah.
fine. Fine to love
That's a
people.
lot of calories, Haley. It's a lot of sugar, girl.
How much is she doing?
Since she drinks a box a day, and I think there's like 6 of them in a box.
Well, yeah, I would add that up. Take a look at the nutrition content and see if it's like
Haley. Shame on you. You're going to end up with diabetes like me and your dad.
wow.
Wow. That's crazy. You know what, Pearl? That's their problem, honey. You know, he's the one that's going to regrets when he gets older.
Well, I think that I probably, I don't know. There's none of that going on. We don't get into that whole dad thing. I don't know. I mean, I guess I have a son-in-law, but I just think of him as my husband's child. But in relation, he is my son-in-law. He doesn't call me. He wouldn't even
Exactly,
dream of
Debbie.
ever call me
Exactly.
mom. But he's also in his
I
30s.
have kids like some of my first foster kids, when they see me, they go, "Hey, mama," or like my neighbor's kids, they moved away, and when we see them, they go, "Hey, Mama Dawn." It's just
That's sweet. I mean, look, if you could pick your own family, that would be fantastic, wouldn't it? I mean, you'd pick people you really enjoy being with.
right.
And if people
it.
love you like that, that's awesome. That's all I can say.
Yeah. Definitely. I gotta go buy some tape. I'm gonna try that little thing that people say, if you put the tape along the back of whatever you're hanging and mark the holes, and then you put the tape on the wall, then you don't have any problem.
Make sure you have a level, so you hang it level. That's all.
I do.
Good.
A lot, Jody. I don't even know how many. And we adopted 6. Haley is my oldest.
I know.
And then her brother says only about 6 months.
You're a saint, and you feel.
I'm not a saint. They say either masking tape or painter's tape, Jody.
Mm-hmm. Painter's tape probably works better.
Yeah.
Or whatever tape doesn't take paint off is a good one.
Yeah. Well, it's just on the pegboard. So
9 foster
we've
kids.
had quite a few, some that popped up in the middle of the night, some, So
where do you put children though?
Huh?
How do you take care? Where do you put 10? You said you've had 10.
Who has 10?
Did you say you have had 10 foster kids there?
Oh, I probably had more than that.
At one time?
No.
Okay.
Like total. They come and they go.
Just gonna
We've
say
had 6 at one time.
Because this woman has.
I still have 6.
At this moment, I'm like, how do you make them share beds? What do they sleep on?
Well,
how do you?
They have to have their own bed. If they're not adopted, they have to have their own bed, at least here.
That's a lot.
So,
of beds to have around. A lot of laundry. Wow. I think that
but they can share a room, but the room has to be so many square feet per child. So, yeah. And the only ones like a baby is allowed to stay in your room. Like, because when we got Sean, he was so sick, so he stayed with us in our room for a while. And then we adopted him, and he still comes in our room. I mean, he was probably 12, still sleeping with us. I couldn't get rid of him. Mentality was he wasn't 12, but, So it was a lot. But some of them only stayed maybe a weekend. Some stayed, 6 months. We had a sibling group of 4 that stayed 2 years. And then they got freed for adoption. And an uncle came out the woodwork who they've never seen, took them.
Wow. I hope it worked out.
That broke my heart because we were the only parents really that the little boy knew. So. Well, no, I don't know where they went. So, my first 2, that's the one that when he sees me, he'll, oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
Well, that's good.
Anne said she's
it's an interesting ride, But.
Well, all you could do is say, I'm interested in getting to know her and hope that, maybe people change their minds about things.
But, none of my family has treated my kids different, which that's, it's just like they act like my kids, like our adopted children who in my brain, I can't remember life without them. So you know, it's like they accepted them like they were our natural born children.
But they are,
that's
you know,
but that's how
how
I feel about them. That
I
I
feel
mean, I
like
can't remember life without them.
they're your kids to me. Like, I don't know. I don't think
But
any
you know,
different.
some people will treat
They're adopted.
kids different. You know,
Well, then they
so
shouldn't have. You mean some people that aren't related to you or like on the outside looking in? Well, you
like
know,
extended family. You know, I know people
there
whose
once you
family didn't accept their kids who were adopted, and it's pretty shitty.
that is
You
shitty.
know,
I just said I find it kind of strange sometimes the terms that people say. I don't know why I find it
yeah,
strange
yeah.
because I mean, I think like I don't know. I
But
understand loving
we
people,
were
having
blessed,
love.
but you know, so but and you know, it's funny when Haley had her baby, she looked just like Haley, and it was like, oh, I'm like, that'd be like I was holding Haley as a baby, you know.
Sweet
So it was
though.
kind of cool, you know. But yeah, oh Lord, that child looked like Haley spit her out. I mean, literally. She looked just like her. Oh, well, that'd be nice, Jody. We used to have big family get-togethers with my husband's family on Christmas Day, but since COVID, they don't do it anymore. So,
We were invited to go upstate on Christmas. We'll be around.
mm-hmm.
So I hope it's going to be nice weather. So I'm going to say because I don't want to drive 3 hours for not nice weather.
Well, we're staying home. My son that lives in Lafitte, him and his wife and kids are coming, and I'm hoping Haley and them will come. It's an open invitation. Whoever wants to stop by, I'll pass by because I'm gonna have to go
If
pass
you're
by
gonna
my mama's.
if you're gonna pass by, don't you stop.
Yeah, right. That's what my friend told me. Dawn, you just gonna pass by your mama's? You're not gonna stop?
With some
Oh,
shoes waving.
yeah. We just passed by. That means you're gonna stop at your mama.
We don't say that.
Donna, I'm going to my booth. Donna, you still
We'll say
here? My sister
stop
Donna.
in.
I'm
We'll stop.
going to the booth. I don't know if y'all gonna be out and about. I know y'all all sick over there. I have your little heart thing, and there's two things for the kids. If I get a minute, I can bring it, but I don't know how long I'm gonna be there. So if y'all out or Ray's out, I'm in South Louisiana, Ann.
How far are you from
My cousin,
Pensacola?
I have a cousin that lives in Pensacola. Yeah, I've had a few with that. Yep. It's bad when you get them from the beginning, especially if they're withdrawn. I know that's crazy. Yeah, we're only about 4 hours away. And don't y'all have a paper factory over there? Because we are, I was looking for something close and not necessarily in state close, but like some newspapers. See, none of our newspapers print here anymore where you can get newsprint, like the plain newsprint at the end of the rolls. And it's like $5-10 a roll. Well, if I get a minute, I'll drop it off and I'm gonna leave it on you step and run because I don't want what y'all have. Give my love to Heather. Oh God, tell Emberly I said hi.
Should we say it out loud? Will she listen?
Yes. Hey, Emberly.
Amberly. Hi, Amberly.
I don't know if she's back at school. She was sick too. That's funny. That little girl's a hot mess, y'all. And I hope y'all didn't feed her dirty food for Thanksgiving, because she told her gramps that she was not eating dirty rice because that was just dirty. She's a mess. Total mess. Oh my God.
That's a thing. She's not eating that dirty rice. She wants
She's
clean
not
rice.
She didn't want dirty food.
Tell her is there another name for it that you can
Yeah,
call
I guess
it?
you can just call it rice dressing.
To say it's made out of it's clean rice dressing. It's like,
Do you get snow at Christmas? We don't. Suzy does, probably.
we have. I mean, it's not always. I mean, sometimes it's like bing bang boom up here, and come October there's snow, and then by November there's snow, and December snow. But like we have some winters where we'll get like 1 snow, and then we'll have winters where we get like 25. So it's hard to kind of know like what it's going to be. Look at that puppy.
We got snow one year for Christmas. And it was a lot of snow for us. You know, of course, the state shuts down when it snows here. So, and I want to say 2008, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, it was cool. But everything shuts down. And I mean everything.
Look at this snorting guy. He likes to watch TV when we play shows with Ian.
Oh, that was funny.
He's so cute. You
need to do shorts of that.
Well, if I ever have a nicer living room, I'll show. Although the place that we're actually in contract now to buy, it's like
you're gonna get it. Stop it.
They have their TV suspended from a hanger on the side of the fireplace. So I don't know if the dog can't walk up and try to.
They have suspended from the fireplace?
They have a large screen TV, but it's hanging on a holder, like a TV holder off of the wall or something. So like now I have the TV is at a height where Norton can walk up and try to smell the images. Like if he sees, he saw a dog turn around, so he tried to smell its butt. So funny.
To me, that doesn't seem like it's good for the TV to be above a fireplace, but I guess it doesn't get hot up there.
It's not right above the fireplace. It's adjacent. It's like on the side. Yeah, but I agree with you. I've seen a lot of them mounted right above the fireplace. And I'm thinking, you know, I mean, actually, I do have a heating vent over there. And I think it is kind of like it's probably too close, but like there's not a lot of room to put a TV in this place. We would have to really think long and hard and get everything rewired. And, you know, I'm obviously leaving in a couple months, hopefully.
Right.
Hopefully by spring, I will be out of here. I mean, I hope this house is sold by spring.
Oh, cool.
Oh, well, I'm going to try it. I'll try to look for some stuff I could put on the TV that's like dog TV, but I do have not premium YouTube, so the commercials are annoying. But we were looking through some of the providers, I'll say like a streaming service, Netflix, Hulu kind of thing, will have things that you could put on, and they have unusual, strange things where they'll have dogs and cats like unwrapping or playing with presents and bows and Christmas shaped toys. It's funny to watch. But the last time we saw it, they had rabbits and goats also. And they also had
who mentioned, I think somebody mentioned to you, show Norton the birds so he don't eat the poop or whatever. Girl, when I go outside and they got birds, Bella runs after them. She tries to catch them. It's terrible. I mean, she actually thinks she can catch them.
No, Roxy has caught a bird. So I thought that was usually only cats, but the these birds were having a bird fight, and I guess the scuffle went into a bush.
Well, she
and
said, I'm gonna separate this fight.
she did.
I'm gonna take care of this.
And
Oh my God.
let's just say
That's
that
funny.
most of the animals that she is something coming out of the heart on your phone. It looks like
Uh-huh.
three. What is it? Three little somethings.
People are
What
pressing
is?
the hearts.
Is that what it is?
Uh-huh.
That's cute.
Well, thank
I
you for
don't
the
see the
hearts.
hearts. I don't see the heart. I just see three things rising up, like
It's
three dots.
hearts.
Oh,
It's
that's cute.
hearts rising up.
Well, this, yeah, Roxy will catch things like any kind of animal that is slow will be caught, unfortunately, but that's the nature of nature.
Yeah,
So
I guess.
I can't train it out of her. She has,
Right.
they call it like a prey instinct. They're like
Mm-hmm.
hunting dogs, except she doesn't like
Right.
guns. So that's good. She doesn't like gun violence.
Canines.
She's not interested in hunting. She just wants to catch.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
Bella will
her
too.
her predecessor was really food and prey oriented. Oh, I gotta go for a second.
All right. I hope that's the news she wants, and it's good news. She was waiting on the realtor for her inspection. So I hope she hears everything she needs to hear on that. I know she's been so anxious about this move. It's like I thought she was coming back. Anyway, it's like, God, I haven't bought a house in like 20 something years, so longer than that. So I would, didn't seem that complicated back then. Who knows? But anyway, and we're gonna have to end it soon anyway, because I have to get on the road. I have to go to my shop, wrap my one big package of a Demi-Tasse cup and saucer, and then pick up a shelf and head on out to my booth. I bought these little floating shelves from Dollar Tree, and they're really cute. So I think I'm gonna try to hang those, because my new space is a hallway, and then there's right on the edge of the hall there's a shelf. So that's why I want to get a boogie too. Oh, okay. Y'all having a yard sale? Bye, y'all. Appreciate it. Oh, don't forget, those of you who can, Dawn and Mary, Two Hip Chicks, is going to be on at 12 Eastern. So check them out. Oh, huge community yard sale. Oh, that sounds fun. I know Glenn had one and I couldn't make it to it. But those are cool, because people get a lot of bang for their buck as far as all in one place. So I don't want to just end it while she's on. So, but I guess we will. I don't know if she'll see me telling her bye, but I guess I can end it. It's her channel, but I'm going to end it anyway. So I hope everybody has a great weekend coming up. And Jade, well, I think Jade already left, but Deborah, if you're still here, I'll send out the links probably on Sunday night or Monday. And so you'll have that for Deals of the Dawns.
Hi.
Hey, Doghouse will be on my channel next week. I was just telling everybody bye.
Oh, you're wrapping up? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have to get on the road, but so
all right. Well, everybody who
you want to
we're
share?
down to 9. So I'm sorry I didn't get to say goodbye. But I'll say goodbye now to the people that are still here. Okay.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a blessed day.
Take care, everyone.
You want me to end it?
Okay.